Okay, so I feel like the main reason why I wanted us to have this conversation is for every fresher to know and have a good safe landing. Now the ideal thing is when anyone gets to a new space or a new school or a new country at that, everything is new. It's like coming to start like you a new life and all.
New
And
level.
so new everything, you're leaving your family, your loved ones back home, meeting new people every day and trying to get it right. um, so I've had conversations with freshers who will say, "Oh, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know where to go. I don't even know who to talk to." And in my head, I was like, "Who is the best person to tell us about this or to talk to about this? If not someone who has spent like almost a decade in this country." And that's why we had Dami on the show. And yes, it will be nice to hear one or two advices that you would have for freshers who are planning to, who are already in school. It's Freshers Fair next week, and I'm sure a lot of you are excited already.
Blacksatino, I would appreciate that's a very deep, thought out question. It's like I could ask you the same thing with your positivity. I'm sure that helps you. Yeah, thank you for laughing. That helps you get through it. So I would say you need influences to keep you going. Life is unfair, generally. If that makes sense. But you
Very
just
deep.
you still have to make your best out of it.
Sure.
Like it rains, we're in Bradford. Rain in the morning, sun, hail, snow.
No, all in the same
All in the same
day. And then
Would you tell someone not to leave their house? You still have to
you
leave your
still
house.
have to. Unfortunately, it can even be sunny before you leave the house, and get messed up in between, and before you get back home, you're back. Yeah, I can
My
understand.
mother always says, "Aren't you used to the weather?"
No,
And I'm like, "Mommy, the people
I could
here."
never. Even the people here are not used to the weather. Why would you say that? Okay, so I'm a fresher now. I'm coming to you, Dami, to say where do you think I can go
For what exactly?
to meet people?
To meet people. Well, there's always student engagement. At the moment now, thank God there's freshers next week. With
Yeah.
freshers next week, you get to see people internally, externally, because you never know who's gonna come through. You never know who's trying to promote themselves. You don't know what people are trying to sell and engage in. So I'll say open up your mind. I would also say Bradford is in West Yorkshire. If you have time, you can go check like places around like Shipley, Skipton, Frisenhall, Leeds, yeah, Huddersfield.
Yeah.
Because the UK is huge. So
Sure.
go
True.
around.
And I feel like what a lot of people don't know is that it's really cheap to visit these places. With a bus, a day pass,
Day pass.
a bus, you can go to as many places as you want to go in West Yorkshire for a day. Like I had that advantage when I just got in. I got someone who just told me, you know what, just get a 550 or 450 then, and let's get on a bus. And we went to like different places. Who's now my friend Adam, and it was so cool because I was able to see other places, which was really cool for me. So yes, if you love sightseeing, that's like the best thing to do. How about people who, because at the end of the day, everyone is leaving their homes and they want to fend for themselves, they want to get a job. What would you say to people who are trying to get a job?
Like every job, why do you want the job? What are
Because
you
I
trying to?
want money.
What are you trying to get? Because you want money, but there are so many things.
Stop hunger.
You know, there are so many things you could do for money. And I don't believe we should encourage everyone to just do anything for money. Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
But I want to get petty jobs, quick money, quick cash, so that I can.
Quick money is always hard to come by. I would say being a student, because of the university student union, you get opportunity to create like societies and involve. You have a connection, a team that will help you connect with across the UK, even maybe outside the UK, to start events and just encourage people to come together. And just by bringing heads together, there's greater chance of creating more funds and money. Because everyone has ideas, but they don't have the convictions to carry them out.
And also, what a lot of people don't know, they will say, "Oh, do I have to pay to start a society, or do I have to pay to start a group?" I feel like that's why UBU is here to help you create, and you have like capable hands, these guys who are ready to hold your hand in hand to make sure that you create that group, that society. And I also like this thing that Michael does, where they go hiking, they go for like road trips.
Yeah.
That's also cool. You can get to connect with like a lot of people. I feel like the most expensive is about £10, and you get to go to like connect. Sometimes they go camping.
Yeah, you get fed sometimes.
So cool, seriously cool. That's part of things people can do again. So let's talk sports. What, like, where can I go to if I want to? Okay, I'll let you say yours. I'll just share my experience also. Where can I go to if I want to do sports stuff?
Sports stuff. Well, that depends on which sports, but basically, on campus with the university, you can come to the reception and they'll give you a list of all the available sports. You can contact members and societies, and you can become a part. For example, there used to be ice skiing. I don't know if they're still skiing, but they used to take, like, I think twice a month they'll take a trip to a certain location where they actually used to ski down slopes, which was really nice.
Wow.
Also athletics, they take you to a stadium. I'm not sure if it's a rugby stadium, but they take you to one close by stadium where you practice. I used to do that in the past, but
basketball, volleyball.
there's basketball, there's volleyball, there's football. Everybody loves football. There's ping pong, like students love ping pong.
And that's even in school.
Yeah.
I feel like the University of Bradford has like a bit of everything. There's a touch to everything.
A good place to start off.
Yeah. I loved talking to you today, Dami.
Yeah, thank you.
So, you want to share your experiences, the good and the bad in the University of Bradford?
The good and the bad. Well,
let's start with the bad.
I like rise up. Okay, with the bad. Weather. When I first came here, they were like, be careful with the depression slope. I was like, what was that supposed to mean?
Hey!
When you come in September, they tell you, oh, the sun's going to be setting early and rising late. Then it's now darker.
Yeah.
And when I first came here, I'm just like,
at 3:30.
Yeah, it was night. I was just like, is this a horror movie? Because I've seen this movie before. The sun leaves. I was confused. It's a bit too early.
Oh my god, I can imagine.
Then it's like 6. Your mom calls you, like, Mom, why is the sun up there? Well, now the sun.
No way.
Then they tell you it's for like a few months. Then the wind.
Oh. The wind. Do you know recently, a friend was telling me that his son's school, they could not resume because like the wind took off the roof. What happened? I said, you hear wind in your dreams and you be like, what's going on? Are you sure I'm alive? Hey!
Well, in my experience, there was a time that in front of Richmond, there was wind that picked up a student. Her head hit one of the red lampposts. They had to call ambulance.
That's not good. But is she that lightweighted?
She was lightweighted. The wind picked up. Her head banged. Everyone was shook.
Jeez.
Nobody wanted to move. There was another lady in town. She had a baby buggy. The wind picked up the buggy.
Oh no!
She started chasing the buggy. She fell down, but the wind placed the baby
gently.
Everyone was just shook.
All right, let's talk about the good experience.
Okay, the good experience. Okay, you said the man Adam Tasker. You need to encourage that man. Because of that man, I have a joint Guinness World Records of hand cycling. So in Richmond, we got like, I don't know, 1,500 students to paddle a cycle for 2 minutes each and we got a Guinness World Record. I've had an opportunity to see the world in Bradford. Back in the day, we used to have like Party on the Yam and they used to bring like Ferris wheel rides. You used to feel like, is this Bradford? It's just like, so it actually felt nice. And those days during summer, the sun used to come out. Sun, please come out.
Please.
You meet a lot of interesting people, a lot of determined people. For example, like the clinical science students, there's a leeway for like I think 10 students go into Leeds to do medicine, so you meet a lot of enthusiastic students. I met them when I went to do my master's in skin sciences. Then I met the biomedical science and the clinical science students, and I saw their different energies. The biomed were more relaxed and more willing to share. The clinical tech clinical science were like, no, I'm gonna get this.
I like the
I'm
fact
gonna-
that they have the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, it's really nice. I also understand like most students were too captivated and stuck on leads, but I realized that there's in a med school in Hall that you could actually apply to, but everybody just wanted leads. So
I
competition.
can't imagine.
Competition. Make sure you're on top of your competition. You don't want to be lagging behind. I think that's the best advice I can give.
But how do you stay? Wait, let's explain. How do you stay on top of your competitors? That's the word.
First, you need to be aware. Acknowledge. It's like a wise man once said, find the smartest students. Find the more creative students. Find the students that share.
And acknowledge them.
And acknowledge them. Then try to be the project manager.
Oh, no way.
Wait. Try to bring the project manager for your success by bringing them together. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what you say. I'm just going to say, yay! Oh my god, that's so much we could take. It was so fun talking to you, Dami. Thank you
so
for
much.
sharing your experience.
Thousand blessings.
I'm telling you, you just laid down so many experiences for us, and we are going to take it and work with us.
Thank you so much.
It was fun chatting with you. Until we come your way again, I had so much fun doing this. Don't forget to follow us on socials. We're at Bradford Uni SU on Instagram. Also, you can follow RamAir UB Radio on Instagram. Also, Dami.
Like she said, because of her, I call her project manager. I was in a podcast like 2 years ago, and from that podcast we revived RamAir.
Yes.
Podcast is called COSO Kisi, which means come out, speak out, come in, speak in. So it's COSO_Kisi. So follow us on YouTube there. We're gonna be interviewing students.
I literally
probably
have watched all the videos
You've
on
read
there.
them. Oh,
all
thank you.
Because of course I'm a subscriber.
I appreciate
All
that.
right, take care of yourself. Bye bye.
Have a nice day. Bye.